Hi, I'm Chris Ripley of the Strategic Marketing Group, and I'm here to tell you how one big thing made a big impact on my business in 2013. And that one big thing was a monthly printed and mailed newsletter. I made a commitment at the beginning of 2013 to mail a printed newsletter every month to a particular list that I would create, and that I felt that if I did this one thing, I could have big impact on my business. We've heard about this for years in GKIC, and Charlie's talked about it, and Dan Kennedy's talked about it, but I was going to make it happen, and I wanted to see what it would do for my business. So my strategy was to identify 300 top prospects based on their potential to be a customer. I went through and looked at the businesses in Infusionsoft. I have about 3,000 people on my list in Infusionsoft. I looked at the size of the business, how I was connected with that person, the location of the business, because I don't want to travel too far, although I do work with many people online as well. So identifying those factors, I picked 300 people to receive the newsletter. So we had the 300 tagged in Infusionsoft. I export the list every month to do a mail merge for envelopes, and it's a living list. I'll add some people if I meet somebody who's a great prospect. I'll add them. I think we were up to about 327 before I took it to 400, and we created a template in Publisher. And every month, my assistant puts the newsletter together in Publisher. Here's an example. We also print the envelopes. We have a printer that does a nice job on envelopes, and we'll put a picture on the outside of the envelope to try to get people to open it. The content of the newsletter includes 2 articles on the front page, one from me, the affiliate article that gets sent out every month from Dan Kennedy is the other one. I also do one more article about something in technology at the time. We do a video of the month. I create that every month, and we use the bottom back page for marketing our business. So it's pretty tight content, and it doesn't take us very long to put it together. The hardest part obviously being creating the content, and there's a quick example of it. We also include in the envelope, and we'll use a 6x9 envelope, a brochure, a business card, and any other item if we can. We try to make sure that we get it right up to 1 ounce. We might go a tenth over, but that's never been an issue with us before. Printed in-house by my assistant. The printing costs, doing it all, I figured it's about $307 a month for 300 newsletters. In July, I made a decision to purchase or lease a business copier so we can do it in color now, and we can staple it now automatically, plus that does postcards for us and all. So we made a little bit of an investment, but it's been well worth it. So the money just keeps coming my way on this. The results, 6 new clients from the list of 300. One client had the newsletter pinned to his wall when I went to meet with him, and that was very cool, and I've got to get a photo of that. I wish I had a photo for this presentation. The thing about the clients that I'm getting from the newsletter is that they're much higher value than my average client, probably about double what my average client is right now. $38,000 in revenues, and people started at different points during the year. If all customers continue, the potential for over $70,000 in revenue in 2014. And then as I add new prospects and continue to do this, I've got to hope that just the clients that I generate from the newsletter next year should be worth over $100,000 in additional sales. So what do I do next? How do I make this even better? Like I said, I've expanded the list to 400 prospects. The next thing I want to think about, and this is pretty common sense, is there a way to get people to pay for this newsletter now, and how I can do that, and how I can improve it so it will be worth somebody paying for it. And then how can I grow my list of highly qualified prospects so I can continue to grow the newsletter and get better clients, and I can move away from the small clients and have more big clients. So that really wraps it up for me. If you'd like to learn more about myself, Chris Ripley, and the Strategic Marketing Group, I'm based in Waldorf, Maryland. You can contact me at cripley@smg2.com. You can go to www.smg2.com. And if you'd like a copy of my printed book, just like my printed newsletter, you can go to onlinemarketing101book.com and get your free copy. I'll be glad to drop it in the mail to you. So just visit www.onlinemarketing101book.com for a free copy of my book, Online Marketing 101. Thank you very much, and I hope you vote for me.